Hey everyone, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and this is a fix and flip that we recently sold. Just going to go through the numbers, before and after videos, and give you some other information on it. This one we bought from the MLS, as you can see, and I'll go through that, how that process worked. And before we do that, make sure you check out investformore.com for more information on my flips, rentals, being an agent, all that good stuff. Have a ton of information on the site with over 500 articles. And then I also have a number of videos on my fix and flips from the last 3 years. We've done over 50 of them, and before and after videos on all of those. So check out YouTube for those other videos. All right, so this house we bought for $192,000. You can see right there, listed for $190,000. It was an estate sale, and I made an offer right away on it. So you can see days to offer 5. That's when they actually signed our contract. But when this house was listed, I went and saw it, made an offer that same day, and I think I offered $192 above list price just to try and get it accepted before anybody else could come in and make an offer, and that did work on this property. And you can kind of see a few of the pictures here, but I'll have the full video so you can see what it looks like as well. But not horrible shape, but definitely outdated, needs some work. The basement had some crazy wood trim and ceiling stuff going on, but we'll go through everything there. And on this one, I also used some unique financing where I had private money, and the lender actually wanted me to borrow 100% of the purchase price plus 100% of the estimated repairs as soon as I bought it. So I actually got a check back for like $24,000 when I bought this house. So that's kind of cool. A little more expensive doing it that way, but really nice to have the extra cash flow when you're buying fix and flips, especially when you have up to 20 going at once, which we've done a few times this year. So that's the property. Like I said, made an offer really fast. I'm a real estate agent, which is a huge advantage. And I also made a commission on it when I bought it, since I'm an agent as well. So we will go right to the before video right now, show you what it looks like when we bought it. And then we have another video after that of kind of midway through the rehab, right after we started demolition. And then the finished video that shows what it looks like after it's all repaired, and actually after we had it under contract as well. We'll walk through it, show you everything, talk about the numbers, and give you a look at this property. So before we get started, we'll go in the side door here. Make sure you check out investformore.com, information on my flips, rentals. I have pages for both of them that list all the numbers and have videos, just about every flip, and most of my rentals as well. Just go to Invest for More and look on the resources page to see that. All right, so this house, like I said, was listed on the MLS for $190,000. I came and looked at it right away, got an offer in that same day. The agent texted me, said, hey, you want to come up at all? You're really close. Buyer wants to go with your offer, but there's one slightly higher. So I went up to $192,000 and we ended up getting it. So this will need probably at least $30,000 in work. We'll redo the kitchen, paint, flooring, doors, and windows. Might have some other repairs as well. And then the ARV on it's gonna be around $280,000, in that range. So should be a pretty decent flip once we're done. We'll also have some carrying costs, selling costs around $15,000 to $20,000. Since I am an agent, I made 3% on it when I purchased it, so about $5,000, and then we'll save half a commission as well when we list it. These are real hardwood floors. These are fake laminate, not even laminate, like sticky tile wood things. So some good, some bad. Has 3 bedrooms up. So those have hardwood as well. You can see the super old windows. Paint will be needed. Here's the bathroom. Tile's good. The tile surround and the tub is not, so we'll redo that. And here's another bedroom in here. Cool ceiling. And then the 3rd bedroom up. back, there's kind of a covered porch area. It's all screened in. There's the 1-car detached garage right there. The yard. You can see that. All right, we'll take a look at the basement. It is finished. Here, we'll start with the utility room, washer and dryer hookups. Then you've got your furnace, hot water heater, which are fairly new, so hopefully those are okay. We won't have to touch those, you never know. Here's your very unusual family room with 2x4s and plywood for a ceiling, so we'll have to figure out something there. Another bedroom back here. And the bathroom here. We're kind of trying to figure out if there's a way to access this bathroom without having to go through the bedroom. Might be possible to pull out that closet, make a little hallway there, but in the end, I doubt it'll be worth it to do that. And since it has 5 bedrooms already, I don't know how much more valuable it is to have that bathroom accessible to the 5th bedroom. Most people, won't actually use 5 bedrooms. They might use this as an office, something like that. So we'll probably just leave it how it is. Here is the 5th bedroom. And that's the property. So we'll get started on it here pretty soon. Had a new way of financing this one. So I had actually a private money lender contact me from my blog, Invest for More. And by private lender, I don't mean a company or hard money lender. I mean an actual individual person who has money, who lends to people. If you see those people online who are offering like 5% or 3% loans up to like $50 million, that's not real. Those are fake. They're scammers. They're trying to get application fees from you. Once you pay that, you'll never hear from them again. So please stay away from those guys on Facebook or online. But this guy was willing to finance this property 100% of the purchase price and repairs up front. So I actually get money back at closing when I buy it. So that's unusual and very cool. So love to have all my lenders do that, but I don't think that'll be the case. I still use a mix of banks, private money, my own money, and a little bit of hard money. All right, we've just finished demo on this house. So we'll take a look at the inside. Had one of my hourly guys do the demo work on this. So we pay him $21 an hour. And he doesn't just do demo. He can do drywall, kitchens, baths, paint, all kinds of stuff. But he's super fast, super efficient. And as you can see, we had to redo the electrical in this house. So they just cut out the drywall so they could run all new wires everywhere. The floors we took up. And in here, they aren't amazing. They'd have to do a lot of replacement, I think. So we'll still have the hardwood guy look at it and see what he thinks it would cost to fix. Dining room doesn't look amazing. In here, this is all covered in tile. It's not horrible. So we'll see what they say. Definitely want to try and keep as much hardwood as we can. Here's the bath. Bedroom. Honestly, I was pretty surprised when I walked in here and saw that all the drywall had been cut. I didn't realize we had to go to that extent to do the wiring, but kitchen is gone. Lots of crazy wires there I am not going to touch. You can see the old wiring there. There's a new panel. Downstairs, we had the crazy kind of 2x4 ceiling and weird stuff. That's all gone. That's all been stripped off. Back here, this is all paneling they took off. Gonna re-sheetrock. I thought we were saving some of that too, but apparently people don't tell me everything that's going on. That's okay. And bathroom, thought we were also gonna try and save that shower, but as you can see, it's gone too. So maybe they ran into problems or issues with it. we'll talk to our guy and see, because he's really nice. He has our best interests in mind. He doesn't just tear stuff out for the fun of it. Usually there would be a really good reason for it. So this bedroom as well, as you can see, all stripped down. But once the electrical's done, we will get the plumber in here, make sure he fixes everything that needs done, and then we'll start putting this place back together. Sheetrock, mud, texture, tape, paint, all that good stuff. All right, we'll have more videos soon. Bought this for $192,000 from the MLS a few months ago. House was listed. We took a look at it right away, made an offer right away. Ended up getting it for $192,000. So, along with getting the house, I made a real estate commission because I'm an agent and get the buyer's commission, so that's 3%. And then we walked through paint, flooring, fixtures, kitchen, bath work. Probably ended up spending about $30,000 on the rehab. I had one of my hourly handyman doing most of the work, so that saves me a bunch of money. Probably another $15,000 in financing and carrying costs. And we listed it for $279,900. And the first day after that, we had an offer above full price, and it is now under contract. So as you can see, refinished the hardwood floors. If you check out the before video, you'll see they had all kinds of tile and weird stuff. We did not know if we could save these, but we did end up saving them. Little spots right here that look kind of weird, but not horrible. Painted everything, new doors as well. Here's the bathroom that we redid. Retiled everything, new toilet, vanity, mirrors, all that. This flooring we actually bought at Home Depot. It was some stuff they're trying to get rid of, and they gave it to us super cheap. Not sure how much I like it, but we tried it for the first time in this house. 3 bedrooms upstairs. One bath upstairs. And there's the 3rd bedroom. Here's the kitchen that we redid as well. As you can see, we use that flooring in here too. I mean, it's okay. Not my favorite. These are in stock Home Depot hickory cabinets. Usually we do a different brand. I always forget what they're called. We used to do Kitchen Compact. We don't use those anymore. It's a different line, but it takes 2 or 3 weeks to get them in, and we went with these just to get them quicker. And our contractor made those counters, which I'm not a huge fan of the laminate with kind of the wood front, but actually goes really well with these cabinets. So I guess it's okay. But yeah, backsplash, sink, appliances, all of that is new. Head downstairs. Had to do a lot of work down here. If you look at the before video, I'll have a link to that in the description, but they had like 2x4s for trim on the ceiling over plywood. It was really crazy. So tore all that out, re-drywalled what we had to. There was some drywall behind a lot of it, so that was nice, saved us some money. New carpet. Again, this is Home Depot carpet. We buy in bulk, which saves us a ton of money. 1 bedroom there. And 1 bedroom here. Everyone always asks about the windows. These bedrooms were already here. The basement was finished when we bought it. So per Colorado law, you don't have to have egress windows to call it a bedroom if it was grandfathered in. If we put the bedroom in, we'd have to put egress windows in. But per law, we can still call a bedroom without the egress windows. Here's this bathroom, which we redid as well. using up as much of that flooring as we can. And the shower. And the laundry room. That floor works great for laundry rooms, looks pretty good. But we cleaned things up in here, painted it, made it look a lot nicer than it did before. Furnace, hot water heater back there. All right, so that's the house. Should work out to be a great deal. Using my own crew saves a ton of money because I pay him hourly. And I know he's always working for me. Hard to like delegate exactly how much he spent on this house because he's doing a bunch of other stuff for us too, helping out in the new office, helping out some rentals, doing all kinds of things. So it's hard to say, hey, we paid him, 200 hours of work here, whatever it was. All right, here is the MLS sheet after we sold the property. So you can see different color. The videos show a much better view of the house, but you can see we sold it for $286,000 3 days after we listed it. So our market's really crazy in Colorado. We're in Greeley, Colorado, if anybody's interested. And well, you can see that right there. But had it listed for $279,900. We did not have multiple offers, just had one offer right away for $289,000. And then the appraisal came in low, and we end up meeting in the middle at $286,000. And I'll talk about that here soon when we have all the numbers together and you can see that. But very nice to see the house go under contract, have very minor inspection issues, and sell in a relatively quick fashion. A lot of the houses we've had lately, we've had contracts fall apart for a number of reasons. From sometimes it's the house, but mostly financing, or people can't get their other houses sold that they're trying to sell before they can buy this. It's just been pretty crazy this year trying to get some of these sold. So this is really nice to see this one sell fast and quick. And now we will go straight to the numbers. So now we're going to take a look at the numbers on this property and see exactly what we made on it, what all the costs were. As you can see, bought it for $192,000. Financing amount on this one was $222,000. So I mentioned I had the special private money where they included the repairs and 100% of the purchase price when I bought it. So I had about $6,000 closing costs, including points I paid on the loan. But basically, I walked away with $24,000 when I bought this house. And it's kind of funny, at the title company, I've done this a few times. Every time they say I'm bringing $24,000 because they're just not used to a sell or a buyer getting paid at closing. So more expensive this way, but also frees up a lot of cash. So here are the actual financing costs. 2%, so I paid 2 points on the $222,000, which is $4,400. And interest over the 7 months we had it is about $11,665. So your total's right around $16,105. Repair costs on this one, we had a new roof, had to repair the furnace, even though the furnace looked okay. It was not in good shape, had to replace that. Exterior paint. And interior repairs, we used our hourly handyman to do a lot of the work. So it's really hard, I've said this before, but it's really hard to put an exact number on what we pay him because he's doing other stuff for us at the same time. He's not just doing this property. But about that from materials, labor for the kitchen, baths, interior painting, some fixtures, trim work, doors, other things we had done there. Hardwood refinish, electrical work, a lot of the wiring had to be redone in this house. It was built in the 60s, I believe. You'd think some of them are okay, but this one needed a lot of work. In total, we had about $35,600 in repairs, and those extras really came from the electrical and the HVAC, which I wasn't expecting, but again, you always have to plan for those extras that you're not expecting. And then we had the carrying costs. Property taxes were $635 the whole time we had it, so it's $1,089 in taxes per year on this property. If you have not flipped houses or done investment in your area, please note that your taxes are probably much higher in most areas of the country than they are in Colorado. Property insurance while we have the property, maintenance, mowing the lawns, snow removal, things like that while we own it. Utilities, we've got to water the lawn, have to have some electric, on, gas on, so total utilities, about $3,400, total carrying costs. And then we've got selling costs, which, commission paid to the other agent, and closing costs for title insurance, few other, closing fees. Total selling costs come to about $10,080. So looking at our total profit, sold it for $286,000. We actually had it under contract for $289,000, but the appraisal came in at $283,000, and the buyer and seller decided to split the difference. They came up $3,000, we came down $3,000, so $286,000 was selling price. Bought it for $192,000. This is the commission I made when I bought it. Since I'm an agent, 3% of $192,000 is that number. Financing costs, repairs, carrying costs, selling costs. Our total profit ended up being $34,490 on this house. So not a bad deal. Pretty quick and easy one. Had some more repairs that we weren't expecting, but again, I always plan for that on most of my deals anyway. So that's the property. That's the profit. It was a good one. Those 1960s to 70s ranches like that are pretty easy to flip because you have a really good idea what they're going to sell for. You know what most repairs are going to be, and they sell pretty quick. So I do like doing those houses. We have a couple more like that we'll be listing here soon, and hopefully will sell quick as well. All right, thanks everyone for watching. Make sure you check out investformore.com for more articles on flipping, being an agent, rental properties, all that good stuff. And love it if you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And I try to respond to all questions. So if you have any comments or questions, leave them below, and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks a lot.